Hello, I'm Mark, and I went to a restaurant. I want to explain to people again, this is not like one incident out of my lifetime or one incident in a year, but this happens to me again and again at restaurants, this type of thing. I've been arrested twice. No charges were pressed ultimately. I've been in mental institutions, and someone could say, well, maybe it's because you have a mental illness, or maybe, or they could say Satan gave you a mental illness, and that's why you're in mental institutions, you know, but still, it goes back to Satan bearing the responsibility. But I'll go to a restaurant, and I went to a restaurant several times, and I'll go there with by myself or with someone else, and one restaurant would give me, Blue Jays talking, one restaurant would give me the wrong chopsticks, like they'd be supposed to be plastic chopsticks that come with it. I get wooden chopsticks, and I wouldn't get a spoon for my soup. So one time I was out with my brother, and I said, would you ask them for a spoon for my soup? One time I was at the same restaurant, and they would not come by for me to pay, so I had to wait in line of people ordering food. I had to wait in line so I could pay. You know, and they were, I think, trying to show me, look, your money's not good here or whatever. Anyway, I went to a restaurant today. I will not say what the name of the restaurant is. And the woman's face looked blank. She looked like she was just hardened. Her idea, her attitude was just die, just, you know, you die. Just a very blank face. She didn't smile, and hard face. And I ordered my food, and she brought it, and she poured some of the food on my hand, about my wrist and my arm. She poured some of the food on my wrist. And she said, oh, I said, you're spilling it. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'll give you a free dessert. I said, okay, I'll take the free dessert. Because at this point I was trying to assume that this was not personal. So she spilled the food on me. And so she set the food down, and I ate, and then as I was eating, I realized that she had not brought me one of the items that I ordered. Yeah, I think this woman has done this type of waitress work before. She poured food on me. It landed about here on my right hand. She just poured it and kept pouring. She didn't pour a little bit. She just poured and kept pouring it until I said, you're spilling it. And she said, oh, and her demeanor all of a sudden changed from go and die to, oh, very apologetic. I'm so sorry. And I got the free dessert, and she was filling up my water. Oh, so she spilled something on me and kept spilling it on me as I was sitting there, as if she was not paying attention to what she was doing. Then she did not get me one of the things that I ordered. I had to ask for it. And then she spilt water on my table. And she told me, I'm just messing up with you today. I'm just messing up with you today. You know, and I don't buy it. When there was one mistake, I thought, well, maybe this isn't personal. It's just a mistake. The food poured on my hand. Fortunately, it was not very hot. And then by the time the corn muffins were, anyway, by the time one of the dishes was not there, I said, okay, this is personal. And she spilt water on my table, didn't clean it up. You know, and I tell people, look, I tell people on the internet, this is the way a Christian is treated. I was beaten by the police. I've been raped. I mean, I think a lot of people have been raped. But I mean, there's a lot of this stuff that happens with Christians. Christians get beaten up. Christians have problems that other people don't have. Christians get rejected. Jesus said, and I say this as encouragement to Christians, Jesus said, if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. And it says, when people are blessed are you, when they will insult you and persecute you and say all manner of things falsely about you, because of the Son of Man. Now, with my first video about what was going on, about how I was treated at restaurants, probably somebody could have said, well, that just happened, it's probably a problem. You know, there's not really people trying to treat you badly. It just happened. But I mean, when this happened, there were three things that happened with this waitress. I accept the fact that people talk. I accept the fact that there is this kind of media available, that we can do YouTube videos. People can do YouTube video. And I think I saw some. People can do YouTube videos behind people's back. People can fight on the internet. I was around doing that, and it was shameful that I did that. But I was fighting on the internet with other people. You know, with media, you can do more and reach more people than you can by word of mouth. But a lot of people have word of mouth too. There's word of mouth too. Christians are hated because of their association with Christ. You know, and someone might say, well, no, actually it's because of, it doesn't matter what your excuse is. It doesn't matter what your excuse is. You people hate us Christians. Jesus said they would. Jesus said we would be persecuted. Jesus said we would be called things that we were not. All manner of evil falsely against you. I can't remember the exact wording, but it's in Matthew 5. Blessed are you when they will insult you and persecute and say all manner of things against you because of the Son of Man. And once again, this is Jesus' fight. You know, it might be my fight because I'm a Christian, but this rests on shoulders that are higher than mine. God bless you. Thanks for listening.